Hello, everybody. It's me. It's Michael B. Happy Monday night. This is kind of weird because it's the first time in a very long time I've been doing this, and I feel like I'm missing Monday Night Raw. So we might need to talk about that a little later on. Some really cool stuff happened at Survivor Series. Obviously, the return of CM Punk, the return of Randy Orton. I don't know if you guys are wrestling fans. If you're not, this is going to probably be pretty boring for you, but it's been a long time since I've been energized and invigorated to go watch Monday Night Raw. And so it's one of the reasons I started doing this show. After 30 years of watching wrestling, I was just like, I don't want to watch this anymore. So I needed something new to do Monday nights, and that's when this opportunity presented itself. So I might have to change the night maybe to Tuesday or something like that. We'll see how things go. But anyways, it's just cool. Wrestling's fun. AEW's fun. WWE's fun again. I love it. Anyways, you probably didn't come here just to talk about wrestling. You probably want to talk about home arcade. And specifically, we're going to talk about Arcade1Up tonight and the Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. And we're going to ask the question, was there any deals that were exciting enough to get you guys to open up your purse strings, which is something we've been saying for the last little while for some reason, or open up your wallets, Ridge wallets, or what's the other one I did? Exter wallets. Pull out your debit card or your cash and go buy any of these Arcade1Up cabinets. I would have included At Games as well, but it's kind of a weird situation where, pretty much anybody that watches me probably already has the At Games products they're interested in. There's some auxiliary accessories and stuff like that that are super cool that was on sale, but really we're just waiting for the 4KP. So wasn't really a Black Friday sale on that, so I didn't want to include that. So we're going to be laser focused in on Arcade1Up tonight. And I'll tell you, what started as kind of a bummer ended up being pretty cool with some cool stuff today, especially for you guys in the US, from Arcade1Up. And I'm interested to see if you guys picked anything up. So far from the poll, seems like a lot of people were saying no, I wasn't interested in anything, but we'll talk more about it as the night goes on. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. I am going to warn you, I also seem to have a little bit of a cold that I may have picked up in Toronto. Hey, I mean, what's a chillin' chat without Michael B being sick, right? Anyways, let's have some fun tonight. Let's talk about those deals and everything else going on in the home arcade, retro gaming, and hell, whatever else you want to talk about space. This is Chillin' Chat with Michael B. Don't start that stuff again tonight. Come on, man. I don't have out of sync lips again. This is killing me. Also, I apologize, guys. My daughter is being really super difficult here tonight, and I'm about to get pretty upset with her because she refuses to go to bed. So we'll see how that goes. I may need to take a quick exit to help mom out with my daughter in a second. So hopefully that won't come up, but we'll see where things go. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Arcade1Up, Black Friday deals. And the initial deals, weren't anything super to write home about, right? I mean, we got some okay deals, $100 off some of the Arcade1Up deluxe cabinets, but the ones that have been out since January, and pretty much anybody who wanted to pick one of those up probably already did. We're talking about Pac-Man, Class of 81, and MK2 Deluxe. But if you didn't pick them up, now is a great time to jump on board. There were some really cool deals as well with the actual cocktail cabinets, weird cocktail cabinets, the Marvel vs. Capcom one, and also the Midway one where, they had $400 off. Pong was there too. Plus, they had really interesting game lineups. So we'll talk all about that. I'm getting ahead of myself because I actually want to talk to the chat tonight. And I want to try to make this more interactive than I usually do. Last couple of weeks where I had guests on, I didn't really go through the chat. So want to say hello to everybody here. First up, we've got Dan Z. Hey, Michael B. First one on here. Dan, always great to see you, my man. Love seeing you every Monday night. Hope you're doing well, brother. JJ is here. There were a few tabs that were 250 cabs, I think he means 250 to 300, which I might have bought if I didn't already have those games. Otherwise, I was pretty disappointed with Black Friday and Cyber Monday as a whole. I mean, realistically, that's been the past year from Arcade1Up. There's only been 2 new arcade cabinets, so a lot of people probably already have them. We've also got my buddy Jason Little Alien, our moderator, and huge shout out to Jason. He tried to do this last week. We're going to make it happen tonight. We're going to be doing a giveaway later in the stream, sponsored by Jason. This is something he wanted to do. So Jason is actually going to be doing a Wheel of Names contest, and we're going to be giving an Arcade1Up countercade, I think. The sale's still going on, so we're going to try to give away an Arcade1Up countercade. You have to be here and send me your information, like pretty much right away, so I can get it to Jason, and he can send you out your Arcade1Up NBA Jam countercade before the sale is over. Otherwise, void if you delay. Thanks, Jason. Andy's Game Room is here. Good to see you, Andy. Oh, did it get to $4.99? I might have considered that. What are we talking about here? I don't know what you're talking about there, but Time Crisis never got to $4.99. I'd have to go back and take a look. Dragon's Lair in Canada got to $4.99. That was one of the pleasant surprises here for Cyber Monday. Dragon's Lair, $4.99. One of the top 3 Arcade1Up cabs of all time, in my opinion. So if you could have grabbed that, pretty friggin' awesome, man. Game Room Gurus here. Game Room, good to see you. They were both a bust as far as I'm concerned. Hopefully we see some deeper discounting as the holiday season winds down and they decide to clear out warehouse space at the distribution centers. That's fair, but like I think on some of the older stock, I think hoping for the deluxe cabs to be clearanced out at this point is maybe a little early in the process. There's that nostalgia flu I got, guys. We've also got Stock Jock here. Good to see you, Stock Jock. You'll have to tell us what you think of your pinball machine, brother. I did buy something. I got the NBA Jam countercade for my son-in-law for Christmas. He better like it or else. We've also got Ronald Lawrence here. Good to see you, Ronald. I was hoping for $200 NFL Blitz. I should have thought again. Yeah, that was one of the weird ones. Like someone actually sent me the deals from Ollie. So Ollie's had Blitz for $2.99 with a 15% off code. And Arcade1Up's own Blitz deal wasn't so super great. Considering like, months after they came out, there were Sam's Club and Walmart's, clearancing them off for $200. So seeing them now, if you missed out on it, sure, it's a good deal, but there's been better deals out there, right? Jason says, if Arcade1Up leaks for 2024 are true, then I'll be purchasing 6 new cabs. See, that's exciting. I hope those leaks are true. I want next year to be exciting. I'm hopeful. I may be the only one of my friends that's not pessimistic right now. I'm hoping Arcade1Up brings the thunder next year. Lots of XL cabs and lots of new products for people to buy. P-Dubs, my buddy, is just stopping in, just saying hi, Mike and chat, watching the Beers Vikings, and also Raw. Have a great stream. I did watch the beginning of Raw. I was kind of hoping that CM Punk would come out. I could just watch that and jump on stream, but it started with Randy Orton and then went into a tag team turmoil, so I was like, I'll catch the recording later, I guess. Chris Langs, good to see everybody. Chris, good to see you too, my man. Cornercade, guys, let's go. For some reason, shit came up. Hold on. Reply. No, I don't want to reply. This is weird. It just came up weird. Guys, let's go. Cornercade says, Sterling Hall, always good to see you, Sterling, my man. Happy Monday night. Rush Lars says, CM Punk. I agree. Sean Handyside says, good evening, Michael B. Cornercade says, nah, wrestling ended in 2002. Maybe that's true. MSU Rich, good evening, everybody. Oh, Jason, I know I already caught you, and I'm sorry to go back to you, but I do get a comment on that. Are you referencing Friday the 13th Part 2 right there, where they're sitting down and they're playing the handheld games, and she says to him, "Is that the one with the puck?" Can't be, can't be, right? MSU Rich is here. Good to see you, MSU Rich. Tim York says, going to pick up an NFL Blitz from $2.99 at Ollie's. Congratulations, Tim. Really interesting cab, especially discounted. You're not getting the original Blitz games. They're modified. They've got weird graphic rendering, but now that the online's there, they can be a pile of fun. I had a lot of fun playing people online. Used to love connecting with Robert Foxworth and trying to take down his Dallas Cowboys. Doug is here, and Doug says, I bought too much MK2 Deluxe from Walmart, X-Men versus Marvel Countercade from Target. Yeah, that's one of the big ones. I actually had pretty famous YouTuber, you guys might know him, Radical Reggie, reach out to me, and he's like, hey man, what's the score on the Marvel Countercade? Because he picked one up as well. So that was a popular purchase this past weekend. Brian Quinlan says, yup, Pong head-to-head and MK head-to-head. Good purchases. $2.99. Pong is such a great... I miss my Pong pub table, so yeah, there you go. Manscaped wallet is next. Silky smooth. Maybe Nooner. I'm still going to call you Nooner. I can't help myself, Chris. Manscaped wallet is next. Silky smooth. That's the coin purse, is the Manscaped Silky Smooth. Paul Minderman says, waiting for XL and new IP. The question is, Paul, will you get both of those in one package? That's the thing we're always going to ask about this. Will there ever be an Arcade1Up that releases straight to XL? I know that's what you want. Wheeze34 is here. Let's go Corner Case. Well, you got to change your channel name, Cornercade. You're now Corner Case. Stupid Fat Hobbit is here. Could be a more hotter time for wrestling in home arcades. 1UP should take that momentum. WrestleFest or WrestleMania, anyone. WrestleMania might actually be the better choice. It'll only be one game, which I think people will be upset with. But man, WrestleFest would be a nightmare. Trust me. You're getting half your roster. A lot of changes. Trust me, a lot of changes. I don't know if I would even tackle WrestleFest if I was Arcade1Up, because if you want the original, you're not going to get it from Arcade1Up. Give it up, Chris Nooner. I don't have out of sync lips. Give it up. If you guys like what you see, hit the bell for notifications. All that YouTube jazz. Thank you so much, Kevin Clausen. Good to see you as always. All right, who else we got here? Hoots. What's happening, Hoots? It is slightly, Mike, maybe a couple seconds. I am done with Restream. This is pissing me off. Oh, you guys are screwing me. You gotta. Dmod says, oh no, the audio sync issues return. I have had the worst luck with Restream. I think I might be done with Restream. Like, this is upsetting me immensely. Did you get mono from Nostalgia? No, it turns out I was just really bored. We've got Scott. Scott B says, only Arcade1Up products that really could get my money now is a discounted driving cab. Well, Fast and Furious was slightly discount. I don't know if the price went any lower, but right from the early Black Friday deals, they did have $75 off Fast and Furious. So if that is something you're interested in, hey, it's something off. It would have been cooler if they did the full 100 like they did with the other deluxe cabs that came out early last year. Big B73 says, looking like a kung fu movie. Man, I got to get away from Restream. I think from now on, I'm going to go back and I'm done with Restream unless I have guests. I'm going back to, who'shamacallit. I'm just going to use OBS from now on because OBS, perfect. Restream, what a bag of shit. Pimpstar 2, that's a fun name. I picked up an Arcade1Up head-to-head from Kohl's, $2.99 Kohl's bucks, around $2.60-ish. Pimpstar, you got to tell us which one. Which one did you pick up? Garage Gamer, what's happening, brother? Garage Gamer, did you get a Steam Deck OLED? I did, and because of whatever, there's some shipping delays. It wasn't shipped until I got the notification Saturday when I was on my way home from excuse me, guys, sorry. I got that flu. Oh, horrible. So I got the notification Saturday that it finally was packaged and ready to be picked up. Finally got my time notification today. Should be coming in Thursday. I've got a limited edition Steam Deck coming in. Pretty goddamn excited about that. I know I'm not supposed to say goddamn. I'm sorry. Hoots. Hey, Mike. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, I live in Canada, so our Thanksgiving was all the way back in October, but I appreciate the sentiment all the same. Whoa, was the new NBA Jam Deluxe on sale? I didn't know that, Big B73. Class of 81, new Street Fighter Deluxe, and Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious wasn't actually available here in Canada, so we still didn't get a chance to get that, but I'm going to talk about that Street Fighter Deluxe because I'm not out of the fight yet. I'm not out of the fight yet. I'll explain why. J Cut says, holding out for Smash TV or Robotron. I got to play Robotron, the original arcade, Friday night when I was with Conti Atul and Steven. We went to Tilt in Toronto. What a great arcade. Really fun atmosphere. They had a Robotron that all the young kids had no clue what it was, so I had easy access to Robotron whenever I wanted. It was great. Hey, Andy's Game Room. I did use your thumbnail tutorial to get a thumbnail ready for my next video whenever Zabo stuff gets here. Congratulations, man. Nicholas Diorio, throwing out some common sense to people here. People are mad they didn't get the $2.99 Fast and Furious they assured everyone that may consider buying when it gets clearanced out. Yeah, that's true. Kongzaros is here. Amazing, Jason. He's here for the contest. Kongzaros loves contests. I love you, Kongzaros. All right, do I have everybody now? Do I miss anybody? Let's see if I'm missing anybody for the chat, or are we ready to get going? Fast Eddie, I don't think I caught you yet, my man. Are the countercades worth picking up? NBA Jam 99? Yeah, I mean, I've only ever bought one countercade. I'm kind of known as the 3/4 scale diva around these parts. But I had the Miss Pac-Man countercade, and I thought it was pretty good. I've never had the NBA Jam partycade or the Marvel partycade, but like Fox has put out some videos. He's a bit of a countercade guy. He really liked them, so go check out his videos and give yourself a refresher. But the cool thing is, if you stick around, Fast Eddie, we're going to be doing a contest later, sponsored by my moderator, Jason. We'll be giving away an NBA Jam countercade, so you might not need to buy one. You could win one here tonight. Scott B, $150 babycade. What a product that is, right? I know, MG. This is my final stream, unless I have guests using Restream. I'm done with it. I'm going back to OBS. We're going back to OBS next show, 1000%. Hate this. Oh, here is my buddy Console Kits. Hi, Mike. Not just stopping by, listening to your podcast live from start to finish, unlike lame P-dubs. Playing some Star Wars pinballs while listening, trying to get 1 billion like Kong. Only got 300 million so far. That's an awesome score, Justin. I had some personal best scores while I was away in Toronto. You got to remember, I don't have access to a lot of these machines, but I got my high score on Stern Ghostbusters. It was a premium. I scored, I think it was like 257 million on Stern Ghostbusters. I also recorded my highest ever Stranger Things score as well. So, yeah, I'm very happy with that. We got to catch up soon, bro, and have a conversation, talk some pinball. Justin is killing it, man. Like, Justin has the coolest pinball arcade brewing in his basement. Really cool stuff. He's even got a Galactic Tank Force coming. I gotta tell you what Ristel just said about Galactic Tank Force. he was not a fan. Not a fan. I couldn't believe it. I love that game though. I got to actually play the limited edition Galactic Tank Force when I was at Meeple Mart in Toronto. That's the one that actually folds down into the tank and has the wheels. Oh, what a cool machine. Oh, no, I know. The lip sync is actually off. Last time ever using Restream, unless I have to do a show with guests. Hey, JR, good to see you, my brother. Always nice for you to tune in. I got to put this screen up larger. What am I doing here? Marvel vs. Capcom, Pimpster got. What a great table. The cool thing about that is last release with the Punisher on it. You're going to enjoy that, my man. Cornercade says it's XL or nothing. A lot of people there. Battle says... couldn't resist the TC sale. That one was exciting. Time Crisis, I put out a post, I think it was Thursday during the early sales. It looked like we were only getting $50 off. Things got really interesting for Cyber Monday, $150 off, $5.99. That price point, a lot of people said they would jump in on Time Crisis. No sale here in Canada, so we can GFY, but you guys in the US, you got lucky today. So if that's within your price range of what you wanted to get, you can jump on Time Crisis. Toronto John, good to see you, man. I was just in Toronto. The Brick Canada has Arcade1Up Dragon's Lair cabinets for $300 off, $500 in Canadian dollar dues. I scooped one up. Love that cabinet. Great deal. The only thing is, I do find it a little bit short. You might want to consider getting like a buy stuff riser because the screen and the controls are a little bit short on that one. You'll see when you get it. Awesome cabinet, but you might want to consider raising it up a little bit. Port of Dream says, I watch enough Italian horror movies, so I barely notice the lip sync issues. I haven't watched a lot of Italian horror movies. I think the only ones I watched is Demons 1 and 2 might be the only Italian. I think they're Italian. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Port of Dream. Chris Zeke, good to see you, my man. Chris, always good to see you. I'm spoiled with the $2.99 Ollie's prices, which makes it tough to fork over more money for a cab now. I hear you, brother. Once you're used to those lower prices, it's hard to go back up. Ooh, Josh Grube. Josh, the GTF LE is so cool until you put the head up. Yeah. Well, that's kind of what Restalgia said. Restalgia was pretty critical of the, and it's a known complaint that everybody makes, pretty critical of the 3D printed pieces inside. Even just, they're not even well 3D printed, and it's a shame because it is a really fun table, cool theme, cool soundtrack. They really went all out and then just absolutely cheaped out on the inside parts. I don't know what they were thinking. We've also got Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, dropping in. Always one of the nicest guys in the whole home arcade space. $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much, man. What's up, Mike B? Question: do you on going to WrestleMania next year? I have never gone, but planning to go. WWE is so good right now. I am so happy, man, because honestly, I've been a lifelong wrestling fan, and it sucks that I just stopped enjoying it. It became really not for me. Not that there was anything wrong with the product. Still lots of great wrestlers there. It's just, I could tell that I wasn't enjoying it. So now they've really turned the piece around. They've got a much more enjoyable product. I don't know what Triple H is doing, but I tuned in to the beginning of Raw for the first time in a very long time tonight, and it was so nice to hear the crowd actually yelling, reacting to the audience, actually reacting to the wrestlers in the ring. The last one I was watching, everything was piped in. It was horrible, but this was electric tonight when Orton returned. I don't know if I'll be going to WrestleMania. That's an interesting one. Where is it this year? It's coming up in Philly. So it depends on how things shape up, but it is exciting time to go. I went to a WrestleMania before. I went to WrestleMania 27 in Atlanta. Me and my wife went on our second honeymoon. I love my wife. She's like the best human in the world. What other wife will be like, second honeymoon? Sure, let's go to WrestleMania. Worst WrestleMania ever. All I ever wanted to see was a WWE title, not even the world title, change hands in person. I still haven't got to see that because there were 0 title changes at WrestleMania 27. Very, very underwhelming. So maybe Ezekiel. I know right now our big plan is to go to the Texas Pinball Fest. That's the trip we're looking at taking. So I'll have to see because that's roughly around the same time, I think. Thank you very much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. I know, Scott B. WWE still pumps some stuff in. I know. And then Ted Adam Green, I don't think I got your comment yet, brother. My family got me the Class 81 Countercade at Kohl's on Black Friday for my birthday today. It's my first Arcade1Up and the one I wanted so much, and I love it. That's awesome, man. It's so nice to be able to have that form factor there, get a little bit of nostalgia, and play the shit out of Miss Pac-Man in that small form factor. Yeah, congratulations, man. Hope you enjoy it and hope it's something that you enjoy for a long time. Welcome to the crazy addiction. Anyways, guys, while I try to catch up now from catching up with everybody, thank you so much for being here. So tonight, let's talk about those Black Friday deals. So let's start off, ask about the early ones. First off, we had some early Black Friday deals that some were good, but some not so much. I mean, we had some discounts on some older cabs, but I think I'll start with the deluxe cabs. So we did have $100 off some of the deluxe cabs, which is that really, really good price point that I think Arcade1Up really shines at, which is $3.99. So you could go back and get Pac-Man Deluxe, MK Deluxe, which was the most exciting to me, and also Class of 81 Deluxe for $100 off, $3.99. Then, of course, we also have Fast and Furious, $75 off. So that brought us to what was it? $425? Is that it? Or was it $525 for Fast and Furious? So not exactly done at that $3.99 price point, but something off it. So if you did pass up on some of these early cabs back in January, the early part of the year when they came out, good time to jump in. Now, the deluxe deals were fine, but I think what was maybe a little disappointing to people, people were expecting deep, deep discounts on some of the older cabs like Yoga Flame, maybe the Atari Centipede for last year. A lot of these older cabinets, we expected super deep discounts, super cheap prices, good opportunity to pick up some of these cabs, and those deals just didn't come. Let's be honest. I mean, you could buy a MK2 Deluxe with a great screen, great MK2 form factor, or you could buy Mortal Kombat 30th Anniversary with an absolute dog shit TN monitor, a side art that doesn't have Daniel Pesina on it, is not arcade accurate, for the same price. And you question, why would they try to sell a older, obviously not as good product for the same price that they're selling their premium deluxe model from this past year? That was the question. So I think that threw a lot of people off. People were hoping for severely deep discounts, like we saw with the head-to-head tables, and that's why they sold so well. They managed to move out a lot of those head-to-head tables at $299, but some of the older cabs really failed to excite people. I think that's pretty fair to say. Oh, Ezekiel, you didn't have to do that, man. You're funding my show by yourself tonight here. 999 Super Chat, WrestleMania money. I should make one of those videos. That wouldn't upset people, right? Thank you very much for the Super Chat, Ezekiel. I appreciate it, brother. Who knows? Jason Little Alien, yeah, we want a $2.99 golden axe at everyone's favorite place where Arcade1Up goes to die, Ollie's. And people were hoping for Tron, other things like that. Unfortunately, those deals didn't come. We did get, I think it was like a 450 X-Men cab. Justin had mentioned that cab had never gone on sale, so that went on sale. We did get some Killer Instinct deals, Street Fighter Yoga Flame, Mortal Kombat, like I mentioned, but not to the level anybody was really hoping for. So while there was a decent start on the deluxe in the US, not so much on the older cabs. And then I do want to talk about Canada, because Canada was even worse. I don't know if the price has changed, but I want to pull this up here now and show you. So I know most of you guys are in the US, so I apologize for talking about Canada for a minute, but I did want to talk about this. This past week, the Brick put out their sale, and of course I did a huge video on the Brick sales, early Black Friday sales, and there were some decent additions. So, oh, my Toronto John, you didn't have to do that, man. That's too much. Oh man, $20 super chat. Thank you so much, brother. Hey, Michael, here's just a small token of my appreciation for your excellent channel. Always enjoyed your reviews and your passion for arcade offerings for consumers at home. All the best. You didn't have to do that. Just being here was enough, man. Thank you so very much, Toronto John, for the super chat. Really appreciate it, brother. Really quickly, I'm done with my Godzilla mods. While other people are going to do everything under the sun to it, put in that awesome Neon Tokyo. And the cool thing was, the bar I went to, Meeple Mart, it's not a bar, it's a pinball place. This is not your normal pinball place. This is actually his personal collection, and all these machines were modded to death. So I got to see the Topper for the first time in person. I got to see all the mods, including the Neon Tokyo mod for the very first time. And while they're cool, I don't need to go to that level. I think the Art Blades and the Shaker, good enough for me, my man. I still do want the Godzilla Topper. Soul Red, coming in a little bit late. Good to see you, my man. I don't really care for the Tron games, but the cab looks amazing. It is, and yeah, so I will say, not only does it look amazing, but when you get there with the whole atmosphere, playing with the actual flight stick and stuff like that, changes everything. Even if you do have an ALU with Tron on it, I mean, let's be honest here, it doesn't play right. Even if you buy Glenn's stick, I mean, you're going to have to put that there. There's a sacrifice to it. You're making a big sacrifice just to play Tron on your At Games Legends Ultimate. So it was never the same, and it didn't have the same aesthetic. But there you go. The other one that I did really like, going back to the pinball toppers, I got to see the Stranger Things topper for the first time, and man, is that cool. It's got this like hallway effect with 3D lights, and it'll just blow your mind, man. Absolutely blow your mind. So I'm just going to bring this up on screen, and I'm sorry about the audio issues again tonight. Never again, Restream, never again. So here's the Canadian sales, and I did a big video on this. The only one that was really a really deep discount was on this Miss Pac-Man 40th anniversary arcade machine. So cheap way to get into Miss Pac-Man. This is what similar to what we had last year. We had the Pac-Mania Arcade1Up with the bad monitor that was on sale for $2.99. So I'm sure this is one that a lot of people bought for their homes. But you gotta see some of these deals. Ooh, Centipede $100 off. Not enough though. Horrible screen, but I do love that Centipede cab. Anyways, I gotta show you this. This is what like I almost shit by. I went into and sorry, that's a Newfoundland term. You probably never heard me say this. Oh, okay. Patrick M says the MK30th Arcade1Up is sold out at a lot of retailers. So yeah, I guess there you go. And Goldmine Arcade says X-Men with stool, $3.99 June 20. Yeah, that's a good deal. Much better than what the Black Friday deal is. But anyways, I do want to show this again. The Casino-cade was on sale for Black Friday here in Canada at Best Buy, and I walked by Till when I was in Best Buy buying something else, and I saw the sign for it, and it was save $35, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This is not real. Not even $50 off. Save $35. So, and then $40 off Big Buck Hunters. So, yeah, the deals in Canada were pretty pathetic. I mean, Simpsons last year was $3.99 everywhere. This was $2.99, and here it is at $5.99 and $6.99 respectively. Deals in Canada weren't so hot. Let's just put it that way. Saved $30 on the deluxe cab. Whoop-de-doo. So Best Buy deals weren't so good. And again, we go here. You've got the Arcade1Up Street Fighter II 30th Anniversary Yoga Flame. I can openly tell you that I was in Best Buy last night because I had to go pick up a iPad for work. And they had plenty of stock in store on these on sale cabinets, including an MK30th. And they're not moving. Even with the sale price, nobody was picking them up because realistically, there's new versions out that are available for the same price. So why would you go down and buy these? That's the question. So a little bit disappointing here in Canada for Black Friday. Luckily, the brick came through Cyber Monday, and I do want to move on to Cyber Monday now because this is where business really picked up and really got exciting. And honestly, I'm happy for home arcade fans because even though we got some good Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday really saved the whole storm for me, in my opinion. And I can't wait to talk about this. If for some reason you guys are just tuning in, you didn't see the posts in the fan pages and stuff like that earlier today, and I'm telling you about these deals for the first time, hopefully you got enough time to still grab these because this is pretty awesome. So I'm going to do one first off for my friends here in Canada, because I do want to talk about the Brickhead. I mentioned it earlier. The Brickhead Dragon's Lair for $4.99. So if anybody missed out on that, $500. Go get yourself a Dragon's Lair. Limited supply. They're not going to make any more. I don't think we'll ever get a Dragon's Lair Deluxe. So this might be your only Arcade1Up chance at getting a Dragon's Lair. But there are some cabs that just didn't come to Canada this past year. Fast and the Furious is one, and lucky enough, I got some heads up on what was coming and what wasn't coming. And one of the cabs I was really upset about that wasn't coming to Canada, if I can find it now, it might be all sold out. If it's not, I'll be able to show you. 1 second here. Loudest keyboard in the world. Here it is. Look at this. So, ladies and gentlemen, not available in Canada, but available through a retailer by the name of Spreetail, which is not a scam. Spreetail do have it on sale today. This was regular, like $800. So they did put it up there, and I was like, this is like a Wayfair scammy type deal. So if what did I buy? I didn't buy anything yet. Nothing yet. But if you are looking for the Street Fighter II Deluxe here in Canada, this is the only way you're going to get it, and it's only going to go back up in price. So right now, it's on sale for $628.99. You can also apply a $32 coupon. So on the sale price, the same sale price that, Class of 81, MK2, all the other Arcade1Ups are the original price for the Arcade1Ups with the light-up monitor and the riser here in Canada, $5.99. You can get the only place available in Canada, the only time it's going to be available too, from what I understand, from Spreetail, the brand new Street Fighter 2 CEHS5 Deluxe arcade machine. And I will openly tell you, I haven't bought an Arcade1Up all year. I would have bought Pac-Man XL if they didn't send me the review unit, if it was available here in Canada. And I am telling you right now, I have been struggling all day with this one. This was an exciting piece of news that came up today. Dragon's Lair, of course, $4.99 is exciting, but to be able to get that Street Fighter, I miss being able to play Street Fighter Online. I miss that excellent games lineup. Of course, I didn't jump on Yoga Flame because it looks like Pizza the Hut, and I hate the fact that they weren't trying to replicate a real arcade. Sorry, guys, about the sickness again. But there's a real possibility Cyber Monday FOMO may get me on this one. I just got to make it. What are we looking at here? I got to make it like 2 more hours and it won't be available anymore. If I can make it that long, I can get away without buying it. But there's a very real possibility you're going to see a notice from me in the next couple of days that I bought the Street Fighter 2 Deluxe Championship Edition cab. Mainly because it's on sale and mainly because it's going to be my only opportunity to get one, as it's not available at retail here in Canada. So if you're a Canadian and you are interested in this, maybe jump on it. I see you guys telling me Street Fighter is going to be XL in 2024. And I would agree with you if I was in the US and I could access a Costco or Sam's Club, but the XLs are going to be club cabs. And there's a very real possibility they're not coming to Canada. So that's the other thing that's pushing me this way. I know you're saying hold the line for the XLs. I don't know if I'll ever be able to buy them, guys. XL Pac-Man's still not here. If I didn't get the review cab, I just would not have it. I want all XLs. Fun story. You guys might not know this. I did mention a couple times in videos. So I've had my Arcade1Ups behind me in my office for the last little while, and this has been my arcade area. And, you know, I'm going to do a game room tour before the year's over, but there's a real possibility I actually might be building out my basement arcade again. I'm in the process of selling off a bunch of collectible stuff that I've just got in storage, and I may be able to clear off enough space to at least build half my arcade back. So, yeah, I'm thinking this might be a fun addition in the arcade for a while, and I do miss Street Fighter. I know that they're probably going to come out with an XL at some place, but there you go. I don't know. That's just what Cyrus told me this past year. That's the view of the XL cabs. They're going to look at doing those in club stores. So, oh, I wish it was that. Wheeze, if you had any idea how far away I am from the border, brother, you would not suggest that. I am, and if this is your first time here, you've never heard me talk about it. I live in Newfoundland, which is an island off the coast of Canada. In order for me to get to the border, I either have to take an hour-and-a-half drive and then get on a 20-hour ferry, or I take a 10 to 13-hour drive and then get on an 8-hour ferry to make it to the mainland over to Nova Scotia. And then to get to the border in Maine, it's another 12 hours from when I get off the ferry to Maine. And then from that border point, it's almost like another 3 hours from the border to Maine. And yeah, so anyways, it would probably cost me with the ferry ride, all the gas, time off work, about $5,000 to get over to Maine. Probably not that much, but yeah, it's if it was that simple, I'd just do it. Or I know, Big B 73. Believe me, man, if I had the choice, I would be somewhere in the U.S. right now where I could go watch baseball games regularly, get really good food that we don't have here, and be able to buy stuff cheaper. Like, you have no idea. The Canadian dollar sucks right now. And yeah, so when you want to buy big things, with the Canadian dollar being so sucky, like, for example, I really wanted to buy a Stern Stranger Things Pro pinball machine, which is about $6.99 US right now, I think, or $5.99. In Canada, it was going to cost me, I think it's $9,500, and then by the time tax and shipping was done, $11,500 just to get the Pro. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, good food in the USA. Comparatively to what we have here, Oh yeah, I love going to the U.S. to eat. I'm a big guy. Maybe that's best because I'd have a coronary by now if I went there. Uh, Canada doesn't suck, but 6.9, yes, 7,000 for the pro, $9,500 Canadian, and by the time tax and shipping gets in, between 11,500 and 12,000. Before we finish up tonight, I do got a sad story to tell you about my future pinball plans. Wah wah. Anyways, this is one I'm thinking about. I'm trying to hold off on tonight. I haven't bought a single Arcade1Up this year, but just the availability of this in a place that's not available, plus a really reasonable price on it, really tickled my fancy. So there's a real possibility I might get a Street Fighter 2 Deluxe. We'll see. I miss the online community of people beating my ass in Street Fighter and juggling me. So I did want to show that. Now, you guys in the US actually got some really fun deals today. Some of the things that you guys were looking for a very, very long time. So first off, let's talk about the big one. Let's talk about Time Crisis. So Time Crisis, you guys know that me, B, Cyrus, we were all there. We were all online. I'll tell you a fun story now about that. I might get in trouble for this, but here's a behind-the-scenes take on it. So we were going into doing that Arcade1 Update show. No, not Arcade1 Update. That One Up show. And B was determined, like he was angry. He was like, we have to have a price. And Cyrus is like, we don't have a price yet. We're waiting on the retailers to give us the price. We're still working with them. So anyways, B got really angry, like crazy angry. I think B was going through some emotional damage at the time or something. I don't know what was going on, but B got really angry and said, we need to give him a price. So Cyrus went away for a couple minutes while we were getting ready, and then came back and Cyrus said, yep, we got a price. 749. And I was like, ugh. And at the time we said, yeah, we'll tell them 749.99. And they obviously knew at the time that we thought it was a little high, but I mean, that's the price that they had. So it came out, people shit all over it. 749 too much. Some people were like, it's fine, I'm happy with it. Other people were like, way too much money. I mean, and there were a lot of YouTubers that were out there that was like, if it was, I expected it to be $5.99 or I expected it to be $4.99. So there was a lot of commentary about the price. I even did a video making fun of it called Arcade1Up Price Crisis. B is responsible for the price. Technically, that is true. B is responsible for the price. $2 super chat here from Kevin Clausen. Never heard B get angry and swear. Oh, wait. Kind of was a regular thing there for a while. B, emotional damage, something there. B destroyed the entire market. Maybe. So when it came out 749, we were all like kind of caught off guard. Like, it was cool. It was a cab a lot of people wanted. I don't have the nostalgia for it. My Time Crisis experience came with my gun cons on the PlayStation 2. But, Jason, heads up too. Shop Hippo has Dig Dug at $2.99 again. Too bad for that damn monitor. That's exact same place I am. I mean, I was excited to see Centipede at $549. And if Centipede had a really good monitor, I might be in the same space of considering whether or not I want to grab that. John, I'm going to try to say this right. Shellman, you can tell me if I said your last name correct, and if I didn't, I'm very sorry. Time Crisis is $6.65 at Walmart. We've got an even better deal for you, John. So the big thing about Time Crisis is Wayfair actually put it up for $5.99 today. That magic $5.99 price point that a lot of YouTubers said was the sweet spot for Time Crisis. So that is available through Wayfair right now. And if you haven't already made your purchase, it's also available at Shop Hippo. They're doing price matches through Shop Hippo for the $5.99 price point. You can save the $150. So there you go. Jason knows. Oh man, why does this come up? I hate when this comes up. Just let me show it. Don't try to make me reply. Yep, $600 at Wayfair. Soul Red says, I got Time Crisis at $750, and I love it. Glad more people can get it now. So, yeah, I mean, if you're happy with what you paid, don't listen to anybody tell you, oh, you overpaid. That's none of their business. Your money is your money, and how you spend it and what you enjoy it on is your business. So don't listen to anybody tell you you spent too much money or any of that crap. just enjoy it. But for the people that were like, I don't really want to spend that much on that, I would love to have Time Crisis, but at a little bit less. Now's your opportunity. Get it before the getting's gone tonight. Time Crisis is currently $600 at Wayfair. So let me see if I can get this up. Big B73. Can't do Time Crisis. Looks too much like a toy, a Happy Meal. That's funny. I know that if you knew, you could not tell us, but I was wondering if you know what is going on with John D after he got fired. No, I can't tell you what's going on with John D right now because, I've talked to John. He seems to be in a pretty good place. He's in a good space. If you follow him on social media, he's doing a lot of bowling. And, from what I understand, John's ready to get to work whenever this time is up and stuff like that, whenever he's ready. So it'll be really cool to hear from John sometime. I hope he's doing good. And I hope that when he's ready, he comes back and talks to the community, because I do think he misses it. And I do think he misses you guys. A lot of people shit on him, give him a really hard time, made him the scapegoat for all the problems at Arcade1Up. But, hopefully he comes back soon and just says hello and gives everybody an update. Yeah, this is the joke we were making there the other night. John D is working for every Arcade1Up competitor, iArcade 2025. Yeah. Anyways, let me bring this up before I get too far into this. Wayfair. Wayfair's got just what you need. And today, if you need a $5.99 Time Crisis, Wayfair is the place. I got to make sure I go to wayfair.com. So anybody that says, oh, Mike, now's the time for you to get Time Crisis. No, because not available for $5.99 in Canada. Still regular price. Regular damn price. But let me see if I can bring this up and show you guys while I type on the loudest keyboard in the entire world. Time Crisis Arcade1Up. There it is for the world to see. So if you don't already have one, you want to save a couple dollary dues and get yourself a Time Crisis, now's the time to do it. $695, save $150. Now, if you don't want to order through Wayfair, you can also get it through Shop Hippo. I saw on the Facebook pages that people are actually doing this. And Jason, thank you so much for the heads up on this. If you've never shopped at Wayfair before, you also get an additional 10% off. $540 you can get yourself a Time Crisis for. So just a smidge more than what Fast and the Furious was selling on Black Friday. Get yourself a Time Crisis cab. Guys, if you're new to this space, go check out my buddy Kanzaros. He actually got a review cabinet for Time Crisis, covered it in immense detail, beat it a lot of good coverage. Go check it out, and maybe that'll help you with your purchase. Paul, I hear you. I was saying the same thing. I thought the $749 would have been more fair if it was XL. $599 is their XL price for the PacMan XL. Hopefully that's their XL price going forward. But the thing I didn't like about this render is you look at that, and what is everybody said they wanted from Arcade1Up in terms of the screen. I will tell you, on the actual physical unit, the bezel does not look that thin. And also, there's white bars for the Sin and light guns. I hate that they do this. I hate it. But they're not the only company that does it. So, as you can see, it gives the perception that it's actually a bigger screen here in this render, and it also doesn't show the white bars that the Sinden needs, so it does cut off some of that play area even more. Now, before anybody says Arcade1Up, I can't believe they did that. This happens all the time. I mean, they should update the product images, though. I will tell you this. If you watched, okay, Big B73, I'll do that in 1 second. And I know B getting mad about the coin doors being so low. The good thing about the XLs, you take a look at Pac-Man. The coin door is where the coin door should be. Thanks, Big B, for the update. I'll look it up in a second. But anybody getting mad about this, just look at the At Games announcement that they did last week when they announced that Star Trek table or Star Trek pinball machine. And the first thing everybody noticed was they were like, that's the Stern Star Trek on the table. And I actually started telling people, guys, they're not doing Stern Star Trek. Don't get your hopes up. And people were getting mad at me. They were saying, like, how do you know? At Games has a relationship with Farsight Studios. Maybe it's on there. And I was like, no, it's not on there. They accidentally put the wrong table art on the machine. You are not getting the Farsight Stern Star Trek table. So anyways, this happens with every company, right? You get a rendered image, you do a rendered design, and it doesn't look exactly like the final product's going to look. Anyways, before I go off on too much of a tangent about that, 10% off if you're new to Wayfair. That's $5.40. Can I order this in credit card? Not on credit card. Can I order this in Canada? I'm going to have to do some thinking about that. Kevin Clausen says, I'm also mad at you, Mike, and I have no idea why. A lot of people are mad at me. It's a thing. It's a thing. People are always mad at me. That's okay. I got big shoulders. I missed something there. Thor KC, good to see you, brother. I didn't see you earlier. Who are you talking to? Andrea. I want to go back and see this comment. You can say those words every product when they get in the market. I missed something here. I'll have to let that go. But Thor KC, good to see you, brother. Anyways, that's that one. And now at the request of our buddy Big B73, NBA Jam Deluxe. Here it is. This one's on sale too. $512.99. That's not bad. There was a discount when it first came out, but you can get it on sale. I don't think this one is live yet, but I got to tell you, I actually really like the NBA Jam Deluxe. I wish this is more what the XL looked like. My favorite thing is it doesn't have Shaq on the side. It's always a winner when it doesn't have Shaq on the side. So NBA Jam Deluxe, great artwork, great looking cab. You can get it for basically $499. Should have been $399 probably, but $499, better than $699. And this cab was a little bit too much as well. Just making a joke about the ridiculous Shop Hippo price for NBA Jam Deluxe. Yeah, I hear you, Thor Casey. I hear you. Nicholas Diorio, hey, stop pressuring me, man. Buy the Deluxe cabinets, Mike. Support the Deluxe. Wayfair, $10.59.99.99. No thanks, Bobby ALU. I can buy. Let me just take this down for a second. I'm not at a deficit in order to get Time Crisis. Believe me. So I got to give a shout out to my friends here, the Brick in Canada. They've always been really good to me. You guys know I cover them a lot, so they did some Cyber Monday sales here that I want to cover as well. Cyber Monday only. Let me bring it up on screen. We got Dragon's Lair, $4.99. Deal of the day. Let's go down and take a look and see what else is on sale. Is it more than $30 off the Casino Cade? Looks like MK2 Deluxe. I'm still on the fence about MK2 Deluxe. I want that as well, but I was hoping for a little bit of a steeper discount on that one. I'm not going to lie. All right. Ooh, $4.98 Centipede Legacy. That's better than $5.49. Composure, Mike, composure. But yeah, I can get Time Crisis $8.99.95 here in Canada. The only thing is, this is a brand new cab here, and it's already on last chance. We got a very limited supply here in Canada of Time Crisis, so I don't know if this one's going to go on sale here in Canada. This might be one of those ones that people wait for a discount, and the discount never comes, and then it gets discontinued. Brick isn't similar to a Best Buy store. The Brick's like a furniture store. It's a major Canadian furniture retailer, and as we know, that famous line from Arcade1Up dating back to Wave 2 and Wave 3, this stuff is functional furniture, so what better place to get it than at the Brick? Anyways, guys, let me just take that down. That's all the cool stuff that was available today. So lots of good sales today. I think the real surprise was, there was another one too, the Casino Cade. Let me see if I can find where the Casino Cade's on sale to. maybe it was American Walmart. Somebody help me out here. Best Buy doesn't have our lead. Matt Astra knows. Good to see you, Matt Astra. So the Casino Cade was also on sale for Cyber Monday. I think it was Kevin Clausen knows. I think it was $450 US. So if somebody can tell me where that post is, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to try Wayfair and see if it's there. Casino Cade. But the Casino Cade was also on sale today. Nope, it's $5.99 there. That's not going to help me. Somewhere I saw that the Casino Cade, somewhere about the Casino Cade was on sale for $450 today. So if you've been waiting on that, that's a bit more of a reasonable price for the Casino Cade. I've got a buddy who actually recently picked up a Casino Cade. I'm not going to say his name right now, but I was talking about it the other day, and he talked about the added features, the lights, how they work in games, said it was really cool. Not a product for me, but if you were looking for something else to accentuate your Arcade1Up 3/4 scale arcade, where is that sale to? I should be more prepared for these streams, I know. Never prepared. Mike's the worst. HSN, maybe? Maybe. Let's see. Game Room Guru, I'm trusting you here. Dell, Biggie D would know. Yeah, it's definitely not here. $649 at HSN. Let's try Dell. Yeah, Soul Red, same thing for me here. Or Jason says, was it a Kohl's Cash deal? Nope, Biggie D would know. Let's try Dell and see if it's there. Arcade1Up Casino Cade. We run a very professional show here. Oh, I don't see it. Maybe it's gone. There are no Arcade1Up Casino Cade at Dell Technologies. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it was Dell, but oh, Jason, if you found it, can you throw me a link, brother? I can't get it to come up for whatever reason. If you could throw a link in the chat, that would be great. It arrives in 2 days. Did you buy it? Have you bought the Casino Cade, Jason? Nope, didn't talk about Kohl's. I'm Canadian, Christopher, so I don't miss this, but no worries about being late, brother. Also deals at Kohl's. Same prices, it looks like, at other places, but you also get $150 in Kohl's Cash. Jason, can you send it to me through Messenger, maybe? I don't go on Discord anymore for obvious reasons. So if you can send it to me on Messenger, that would be dope. Let's see if Jason can bring this up. But Kohl's Cash, get your money in Kohl's Cash. Kohl's deals were fire. Class of 81, 140 Kohl's Cash. Turn 400 into an arcade, 2 stools for my bar, and a wall-mounted bottle opener. Dope! Yeah, so there was a big thing on that. We addressed that in the last Arcade1 update show because I actually brought Jester Tester's video to the attention of Cyrus, went over it. That was a glitch. So, yes, you do need Wi-Fi in order to download your games onto the cabinet. So it does require a Wi-Fi connection in order to get the games on the cabinet. But they're apparently doing an update, and when the update is done, you won't need continuous Wi-Fi in order to play. So you can like take it to a cabin and do whatever you want with it, or you can turn off your Wi-Fi. The only thing is there's certain features that you'll miss out on if you don't have continuous Wi-Fi, like spin of the day. I don't know. I don't have the product, but that was what was told to me. Hey, Biggie D coming through with the link. Here we go. Thank you very much, Biggie D. You the man. So here is the link, guys. Once again, thank you very much to Biggie D for passing this along. 1 second, my daughter's really going through a stage right now. I got to tell you, beautiful, good kid, but she's a little frustrated. Arcade1Up, Wheel of Fortune, Casino Cade Deluxe, Arcade Cabinet, Wheel of Fortune, Puzzle Mania, Wheel of Fortune, Big Wheel Spin, Wheel of Fortune bonus cards, and Wheel of Fortune Free Spin Mania. $449.99. You save $150. Get it as soon as Wednesday, November 29th. Add to cart. So if you were holding out on the Casino Arcade, now's the time to grab it. Hey, what's happening? I missed you in Toronto, Mark. I'm going to be honest with you. I know you were enjoying Monday Night Football. No, you weren't watching Monday Night Football. You were playing some of your driving cab. Missed you in Toronto, man. Would have been nice if you could have made it. You would have liked the two spots. If you've never been to Meeple Mart before, Meeple Mart was badass. So many pinball machines, and all from a collector's house. So they were all like modded to hell, all premium editions, really cool stuff. And Tilt Toronto was actually really good selection. And there were kids there. So like Mario Kart, the driving games like Cruising USA and Daytona were pretty hard to get on, but everything else was like free reign. These kids had no idea what anything was. They were like, Robotron, no thanks. Hey, buddy. My wife just walked by. Console kits with dropping some knowledge here. Okay, Mike, I've been thinking about this all day when you said you wanted the Street Fighter Deluxe. This is something I've been thinking about all day. I think you should do it. Otherwise, you might regret not doing it. If you're building your arcade again, do it. If the XL comes out, sell it and upgrade. And yeah, there's the side of that, Justin, because if the XL comes out, I don't even know if it's going to be available in Canada. So that's a tough one. Nicholas Diorio with a super chat. Thank you very much, brother. Arcade1Up is over. Black Friday came and went. No $2.99 claw machine from the 1-up date. You're killing me, Nicholas. You're killing me. Thank you so much for the super chat. Andrea F. From someone who has been watching this community from far away, Italy. If I were Arcade1Up, I would do what New Wave Toys is doing, making small perfect replica with all their license. That's an interesting comment there, Andrea. And let me tell you, I don't know what the supply's like in Italy, but I do definitely feel your pain. The first couple of years with Arcade1Up, it was really hard to get stock here in Canada. So I don't know what it was like in Italy. I'd love to hear more from you sometime about what's available there. Maybe if they did little recreation cabs, that's something they could do. I don't know if you knew this or if you saw this. They did try to get in that market a little bit. And yeah, the results, not so good. I'm just going to bring it up on screen here if you've never seen it before. So they did get into that market of making the small replica arcades, but instead of making a small accurate arcade replica, they decided to make a small Arcade1Up replica. Like, who wants a desk-size Arcade1Up? And here's the worst part. Here's the absolute worst part of that. So here is, instead of a real arcade recreation, they made a Arcade1Up recreation in this small size. It's $100, which is a little bit better than the price point for New Wave Toys. Especially, it's $100 here in Canada. I mean, $129 regular. I think it's $100 US, or maybe $89, $79, somewhere around there. But the ROMs on it aren't the arcade ROMs. They made this little tiny Arcade1Up collectorcade that was supposed to be their competition for New Wave Toys Quarter Arcade. They didn't even bother putting the arcade ROMs on it. I think the Sega Genesis ROM is on Mortal Kombat Collectorcade, and I don't even know what ROMs are on Pac-Man. And it was just, oh, what a absolute junk. The supplies is terrible, so we have 2-year-old Pac-Man and Street Fighter cabs, too old and above all too expensive. 500 euros is too much. I am sorry. That is definitely the worst. Thanks for letting me know about that. Hey, Stringer Films, what's happening? $2 super chat. Finally got a deck per order. Ordered in 2019 on Black Friday. You're living the dream, Stringer Films. Here's your $2. Thank you very much, brother, for the super chat. I appreciate it. So let's get out that off the screen. I actually got to do something else. I got to get out of here very soon. I've already kept you over an hour. I didn't mean to do that, but you know how I get going when I start talking. So I am bringing up Wheel of Names here because before we go, we are doing a draw. Thanks to my moderator, Jason Little Alien, one of the nicest guys in the home arcade community. He mentioned this to me last week. Super nice. You got to be live watching, and you got to send me your information like pretty much right away, because we're trying to get in before the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal ends, because we're going to be giving away. Let me bring up Amazon.com. I'll bring up Wheel of Names first. And it's my favorite thing to do on the show. I'm going to type on my really loud keyboard while you guys listen, But we are bringing up Wheel of Names, so I'm going to be putting in the names. And here's what you can win thanks to Jason. It's not a collectorcade, so it's not a piece of junk. Here it comes. I got a million tabs open now, but let me show you what Jason is kind enough to be giving away here. Free. And here's the other thing, too. Not available in Canada. Sorry, Canadians. You know, I'm a big proponent of making sure these Arcade1Ups are available in Canada, but shipping's ridiculous. So give Jason a break. This is only available to people in the continental U.S. states, the 48 states. So huge thank you to Jason. And if you're outside that area, I'm sorry. We can't help you with this. But give me a second. I'll bring it up. If it's still on sale. If it's not on sale, you guys are screwed. Jason, is it still on sale? You're going to have to tell me. See, now that is a 2019 problem. If you were here back in the old war days of Arcade1Up, when you used to have to buy the deck protectors from them, or they gave away the deck protectors for the first gen after they had all the scuffed control panels. Everybody was getting them, and they would show up cracked, so you would have to order another one and fight with customer service to get it. So thanks for the flashback, Stringer Films. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat. We're good. I have it available from other retailers. Okay, because for some reason Amazon's got the price raised, but Jason's got the price there. So what we're going to be playing for, ladies and gentlemen, NBA Jam, two-player countercade tabletop arcade machine. Don't do the giveaway, Mike. Use the money to buy Super Street. No. That's not my money. This is Jason's money. I had nothing to do with this. I deserve zero credit. This is all Jason. What an awesome guy. So he wants to do this for you guys. So we're going to be giving away this Arcade1Up NBA Jam two-player countercade. Thanks to Jason Little Alien, my moderator, and more than that, man, above and beyond doing shit like this. Thank you very much, Jason. So we are going to do this Wheel of Names. I got to clear it because it's still loaded up from last time I was here. How do I clear? Oh my God. New. Do I do that? Oh my, this is not what I wanted. I just want to clear it. How do I clear it? Can I do that? Ah, there we go. Should have been an option just to clear it. All right, so here's what we're going to do. All you have to do for the next 5 minutes, you have to be here to collect. You have to be one of the continental U.S. In one of the continental U.S. states. None of that wacky shipping. For the next 5 minutes, I'm going to set a timer on my phone when I start this. So for the next 5 minutes, wait till I get my timer ready and going. This is the most professional show on YouTube, I know. So timer, 5 minutes. I'm going to press start after I say this. So for the next 5 minutes, if you type in NBA Jam into the chat, I will add you to the Wheel of Names for a chance to win an NBA Jam countercade starting right now. NBA Jam, go. I know we're delayed, so this is kind of weird right now. All right, Nicholas DiOrio is the first person I see. All right. Now I just got to make sure I get everybody. This is going to be so hard, but thank you very much, Jason, for doing this. Hey, John, thank you very much, man. You got to tell me if I said your last name right. Here we go. All right, so Nicholas was the first. Does Georgia count? All right. Is this for a blitz? No, MG. Big B's 73. I'm really slow at this. John Shellman. I hope I'm saying that right. It's my hockey knowledge telling me. JJ. Who else we got? Kevin Clausen's here. Kevin's jumping in on the contest. Christopher Antelek. I'm really sorry, guys. I probably know this isn't the most enjoyable thing, but you know, you want to do this right? And I don't have a program to grab it, unfortunately. Again, another problem with Restream. MSU Rich. Stock Jock. I will add to the giveaway. Whoever wins, I'll get a G.I. Joe riser for the countercade and have it sent to them. Oh, that is so nice, Stock Jock. Everybody say thank you so much to Stock Jock. Awesome of you to do, brother. All right. Kurt Mason says NBA Jam. Stock Jock, you are too nice, man. So many cool people in this community. Highwayman. Stringer Films. Biggie D. And then we got another guy, Biggie. No D. Stevie V. We got AZ Arcade. Sorry, guys, if this is boring, but this is what authenticity looks like. Soul Red is in. Stock Jock. Stock Jock. And who else do we got here? No duplicates. Do I already have you, Kevin Clausen? I already have you, Kevin. Port a Dream. I got to make sure there's no doubles here. Port a Dream. I'm going to put you down Nooner, even though your name's not Nooner anymore, Nooner. Can't help myself. We've also got Cabanero. I almost need a second to help me with this. Game Room Guru. Should have done this last week, Jason, when there was people to help me. Doug Schneider. MG. Sith Lord Lex. Orion's Dreams. Sean Handyside. Who else we got here? Donovan Klingel. Good to see you, Donovan. Fast Eddie. Did I already? I know I already got MG. So let's get Dougie. I got to make sure there's an option to take out duplicates. JJ. Bobby. ALU1. Doug Dog. Chris, I already got you. Nooner, I got you. Finley's World. Finley's World. Finley's World. Party time. Excellent. Battles. Oh, there it is. So officially now the cutoff is right now. So anybody who doesn't have it in yet, Slither Ninja was the last one. There it is. Slither Ninja was the last one. I'm going to get everybody up to Slither Ninja. So it's going to take a couple more minutes, guys. I want to make sure everybody's in there. I know, Paul, I'll get you. Don't worry, Paul Minderman. There we go. Paul Minderman. All right. I just got to get everybody. Be patient with me, guys. This is amazing. I don't know if it's amazing. LOL. Love you, Mike. I love you too, Kongs. Kelly Jared. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Dougie. Goofy Foot. What? Then copies, paste the responses into the wheels and names. See, I don't trust this friggin' B. B's always saying weird shit. I'm just typing them out. Shellman like cello. Chellman like cello. Okay. I can't. Shut up, B. Damn it. All right. So I know I have to do this by hand. What a terrible thing. So where did I last left off? Sean Handyside, Nathan Henderson. All right, stick with me, guys. Nathan Henderson, Tommy G, Big B 73. I think I already got you. Yeah. Guys, don't duplicate it. Don't do this to me. Kurt Mason, I already got. JR, I already got. Josh Grube. It's got to be away. Sterling Hall. Sterling, good to see you as always. Sterling, are you in Canada, buddy? Let me know if you're in Canada, Sterling, because I can't send it to Canada. Nikki Z, Nikki, good to see you. All right. Goldmine Arcade. Jason. Ryan Streams. Do I already have you? I know. I'm entering all these manually. I'm crazy. Goofy Foot's here. Got to get Goofy Foot in. Josh. Wheeze. Do I already have Wheeze? No. I got to get Wheeze in. Remember, guys, you got to stick around. You got to stick around through all this pain. Wheeze 34. Super Sim. Kelly Jared. Yeah, for the next 5 hours, Mike will be topping. Wow. This is amazing. Don't worry. Thanks, Jason. Stupid Fat Hobbit. That's a name I definitely don't have in there yet. Do I have Stevie V already? Stevie V. Yeah, Stevie V, I already got you. All right. Tim 1. David G. I already got Kelly. You Miss Me. Ryan Dreams. Wheeze. Nicholas Diorio. MG. Hold the Line. Donovan Klingel I already got. Just to keep it authentic, Jason Mucha says. Stringer Films. $2 super chat. Ashley's B and J keys aren't working. Can you please add her? No, that's fine. Thank you for the $2. Stringer Films. All right. Shane for the team. I know this is excruciating, guys. I'm so sorry. MG, Chris Zeke. Chris, do I already have you? Nikki Z, but I don't know if I have. No, I don't have Chris Zeke. Wow. All right, I'll get Chris in there. BD Slither Ninja. There it is. Last one. We did it, guys. We got through this together. I am so sorry this took so long. You guys are all amazing for sticking with me. I got to figure out a better way to do this in the future. So now that we have all the names in, is there some way to get rid of duplicate results? Entries 50. Advanced. No, cancel. I don't want to do any of that. I'm going to assume there's no doubles in there. If there are, human error on my part. I'm sorry, guys. So just before I go, just check with Sterling Hall to make sure. Yes, I am in Canada. Sterling, I got to take you out. I am sorry, brother. It's only available to U.S. residents. We can't make poor Jason put that out. Sterling, I'll have to do something from Canadian people before this is all done. All right. Slither Ninja was the last. Did console kits actually enter? What the hell? He skipped me. Let's see if I missed console kits. As long as he got in before Slither Ninja. Console kits. I don't see any NBA Jam for console kits there. Is he screwing with me? You can tell me if he's screwing with me. Oh, no. Console kits is there. I'm sorry, Justin. All right. That's everybody. We are ready to rock and roll. Everybody's in now. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the excruciating moments of having to go through that. Who else said miss me? Zero Cool. No, I don't know if I missed you, Zero Cool. As long as you got in before Slither Ninja. I did. I did miss you. Thanks for the heads up, Zero Cool. Zero Cool. Hopefully that's it. No more mistakes. Entries are closed. All right. Carlo, when did you put it in, Carlo? Everybody saying I missed him. NBA Jam. Oh, that was after Slither Ninja. I did miss you, but it's too late. It was after the entries closed. Sorry, Carlo. You got to be here early to win. All right. Here we go. Are you guys ready? We're ready to click to see who's going to be the winner. Good luck, everybody. And once again, thank you so much to Jason Little Alien for making this happen. Remember, you have to send me your information. I'm going to put it here in the chat. This is the email address. What do you think, guys? Should we add Carlo? He was so close. Jason, I'll let you decide before we go. Should we? Chris Cav 12. This is where you're going to email me for the winners. I'm going to need your email, your address, shipping address right away. So who said I just missed them? Guys, you had to get in before Slither Ninja. That was the cutoff. Chris Cav 12. All right, where is Slither Ninja? I think some of you guys are out of luck, guys. There it is. Entries closed. Yeah, I'm gonna write. Carlo. Well, let's see. Add Carl Porter Dream says it's up to Jason. He's the. No, I'm not. Carl, I'm not going to add you in, buddy. I'm sorry. It's unfair to the other people coming in now. All right. No, we're not doing it again, Carl. Sorry. You were late. Late getting in. All right. Here we go. Now's the moment. Click spin to win. You painfully watch me add all these names. Now it's time to pick the winner. Boom. Oh, that didn't work. I'm clicking on the wrong screen. That's why. Here we go. Big money, big money, big money, big money. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop. Stringer Films. Stringer Films is the winner, and guaranteed he's going to say spin it again. But if not, Stringer Films, congratulations. You are the winner of the NBA Jam Countercade. So if you are the winner, Stringer Films, send me an email. I'm going to add it to the chat again. Here's your $2, Stringer. This is where you got to email me your shipping address. Email me your shipping address. I'll get it to Jason right away so he can put it out. All right, and I'm going to put a timer up for Stringer to get back to me. Your $2 is no good here tonight. So let's start the timer. Stringer has 5 minutes to get back to me. What he's doing. All right. Congrats, Stringer. I'm just going to take this down. I'm going to message Stringer in case he's not here. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is going on much longer than you probably thought. I'm here, Stringer. You won. Congratulations. Email me at povmb@yahoo.ca and I will send out your NBA. Well, actually, Jason is going to send out your NBA Jam Countercade. You are the winner of the cabinet, my brother. All right. Well, you can actually just send me a message. Yeah. Jason, I'm sorry. I'm terrible. And we'll also get the winner. We'll also get the address for Stock Jock because he's actually going to send you out the little stand to turn the countercade into the G.I. Joel arcade. So, Stringer, hit me up with your information. I'm going to send you the email address. You send it there. We'll get that off to Jason to make sure you get your prize, brother. All right. Confirmed. Stringer is the lucky winner of the NBA Jam countercade. Congratulations. He was emailing me at that time. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Hopefully you guys got some cool stuff over Black Friday. I'm sorry, I'm also dumb. I forgot to close the poll and check the results. So let me just end the poll really quickly. Here it is. Did you buy something during one of the Arcade1Up's holiday sales? No, nothing interested me. Was the winner 59%? So 59% of the audience said no, they didn't buy anything. Yes, Black Friday sales came in at second with 20%. Surprisingly, yes, Cyber Monday sales came in last place with 6%, which is really surprising because that's when you had the big discount off Time Crisis and other shit too. So, yeah, that's really, really surprising. No, but still considering was at 13%. Thank you all so much for participating in the poll. Thank you for entering yourself into the contest to win the NBA Jam. Thank you once again to my moderator, Jason Little Alien, for being one of the nicest and coolest guys in this community, offering up that competition. Really cool of you. Everybody, have a wonderful night. I'm going to go check out my recorded copy of Raw, see what CM Punk had to say. Have a wonderful night, everybody. We'll see you sometime later this week. I still got a bunch of videos to send out to you. So, see you very soon. Have a wonderful Monday night. This has been Chillin' Chat with Michael B. Hey, Papa Brad, thanks for dropping by, brother.